There is a story of a farmer who had one horse. One day, the horse ran away. His neighbors said, "How unfortunate." But the farmer simply replied, "Perhaps." Days later, the horse returned, this time bringing a herd of wild horses with it. The neighbors rejoiced. "How lucky you are." The farmer again only said, "Perhaps." Later, the farmer's son tried to tame one of the wild horses and broke his leg in the process. The neighbors lamented, "How terrible!" But the farmer, once more, replied, "Perhaps." Soon after, soldiers came to the village to recruit young men for war. The farmer's son was spared because of his broken leg. Now, the neighbors said, "What a blessing." And yet again, the farmer simply said, "Perhaps." Smiles gently. This story, my friends, holds the key to the trader's mind. Success is not about labeling every event as good or bad. It is about understanding that we do not control outcomes, only our responses. Many enter trading seeking quick wealth, driven by excitement and fear. They chase profits, but run from losses, never realizing that both are part of the same cycle, like the waves of the ocean. Lesson 1: The mindset of risk and reward. A great trader understands risk, not as danger, but as an opportunity to practice discipline. When we gamble recklessly, we surrender control to emotion. But when we embrace risk with awareness, we position ourselves to make decisions from a place of clarity. Would you cross a river without knowing its depth? No. And yet, many jump into markets without understanding what lies beneath. The wise. Trader is like the mindful farmer, observing, adapting, and never reacting out of impulse. Lesson 2: The illusion of control. The greatest traders do not try to control the market. Instead, they learn to control themselves. A candle does not fight the wind, it shields its flame. Likewise, we cannot stop the market storms, but we can protect our inner state from being swayed by greed or fear. If a trade moves against you, do not see it as a failure. See it as tuition for the wisdom you will gain. Lesson 3: Patience and perspective. Success is not in the one who wins every trade, but in the one who survives long enough to learn and grow. There was once a man who planted bamboo. For years, he saw no growth. Others laughed at him, but he remained patient. Then, in its 5th year, the bamboo grew, towering high in only weeks. So too does wealth build not from frantic action, but from steady, disciplined effort. Do not seek immediate gains. Seek wisdom, and the gains will follow. Closing thoughts. If you wish to trade well, learn to trade yourself first. Observe your emotions. Master your patience. Accept risk, not as an enemy, but as a teacher. For in the end, the greatest profit is not in the money you earn, but in the person you become along the way. If you found wisdom in these words, share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, true success is measured not in wealth, but in peace of mind.